You ever find yourself scrolling online and you stumble on one of those videos, you know the ones, promising you can make thousands of dollars with literally zero experience? Well, today, instead of just scrolling past, or worse, falling for the pitch, we're gonna tear one apart. We're deconstructing a zero experience digital wealth blueprint to figure out exactly how it's built, why it's so darn persuasive, and what it really tells us about making money online today. It always starts with something like this, a line pulled straight from the source material we're looking at. This isn't just an opening question, right? It's an emotional gut punch. It's designed to tap right into that feeling of being left out, that frustration of seeing everyone else succeed in this, digital gold rush. This is the hook, and the entire pitch hangs on it. And that hook leads you right to the core promise. The whole argument is that the old ways of making money are dead. Things like needing a fancy degree, or years of experience, or a ton of cash to invest. They argue all of that is obsolete now. The big idea they're selling you is that the rules have changed, and now, finally, the door is wide open for absolutely everyone. Okay, so how do they say you can actually do this? Let's get into the first of three systems they lay out. This one's called the AI machine, and it's presented as this golden ticket, aimed especially at anyone who's kind of tech savvy or part of that younger digital native generation. Now, this is where the blueprint gets really clever. It completely changes your job description. You're not supposed to be a writer or a designer or a coder. Nope, you are a prompt engineer. It's a fancy new title that sounds really impressive, but what it actually means is you're the director. You're just the one telling the AI what to create. And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? The contrast they're creating is so clear. On one side, you have the old way. It's slow, it's hard, it costs a lot of money. But on the other side, you've got the new way. It's fast, it's easy, you use free AI tools, and it's open to anybody. All those old barriers, poof, gone. And that's the key, isn't it? They boil it all down to this super simple three-step plug-and-play formula. Step 1, tell the AI what you want. Step 2, package it up. Step 3, sell it. This kind of methodical 1, 2, 3 simplicity makes the whole thing feel totally doable, like you could start this afternoon. All right, quick pause here. If you're getting some value out of this breakdown, do me a favor and hit those like and subscribe buttons for @BrandTechAuth right below. We do explainers like this all the time, and I'd love to see you back for the next one. Okay, let's dive into system number 2 and see how they build on this. This one's called the Pinterest Affiliate. And it's really smart because it's aimed at a whole different crowd, basically anyone who doesn't have a big social media following or really doesn't want to be on camera. The keywords here are so important: faceless and search engine. They're not talking about Pinterest as a social network where you need a personality. Nope, they're framing it as a neutral machine that just sends you traffic. This is huge because it immediately gets rid of that common anxiety people have about building a personal brand or becoming an influencer. And surprise, surprise, just like the AI system, this one gets its own catchy name, the One Link Affiliate Blitz, and a dead simple 4-step recipe for success. Every single step is a clear, concrete action. It makes the journey from having nothing to making money seem incredibly straightforward. And I love this metaphor they use: planting digital seeds. It's brilliant, really. It perfectly captures that allure of passive income. It paints this picture of doing a little bit of work one time and then just sitting back and reaping the rewards for months, maybe even earning money while you sleep. That's the dream they're selling. And that brings us to the final system. This is the one they present as the I need cash now button. It's the solution for anyone who needs money like yesterday, with absolutely no barriers to getting started. So before they even tell you what it is, they hit you with this: $900 a day. That number is not an accident. It's so specific and it's so big that it's almost impossible to just ignore it. It's designed to make you stop in your tracks and lean in a little closer. So what exactly are these jobs that pay so well? Get this, they call them lazy jobs. I mean, that word lazy is pure marketing genius. It frames these tasks as totally effortless. We're talking about stuff like copying and pasting links, reading emails, things most of us do every single day for free. The promise is that you can now get paid a lot of money for doing them. Okay, so we've seen the three systems, but honestly, the ending of this pitch might be the most powerful part. It's not just a summary, it's a perfectly crafted blueprint for converting you, the person watching, into a dedicated follower. And this line, this is the big emotional payoff. What they're doing here is, well, it's pretty powerful. They're changing the entire problem.
The thing holding you back isn't your skill or your money or your luck. No, it's just your own hesitation. The power and the responsibility is all on you to just start.
So you see what's happening, right? This isn't just a friendly thanks for watching. It's a textbook funnel. First, they create urgency with no more excuses. Then they give you a direct command, hit subscribe. Then they get you to commit publicly by dropping a comment. And finally, they make you feel special by promising to reply only to the action takers. It's a masterclass in engagement. And all of this brings us to one final fascinating thought. As we've seen, this whole thing is a blueprint for how to potentially make money. But the structure of the video itself, the hook, the simple formulas, that powerful call to action at the end, is also a perfect blueprint for gaining followers and going viral. Which leads us to the big question we should probably all be asking: what's the actual product being sold here? Is it the financial advice? Or is it us, the viewers?